Lakers Nation, what is going on? So welcome back to the channel with the new video this morning, and we got a report coming from Legend Hoops where they're pretty much revealing the asking price for center Jonas Valanciunas from the Washington Wizards and what the Lakers could offer for him. So it does say that the Lakers could offer Gabe Vincent and two second-round picks for Jonas Valanciunas. And to be honest, guys, I do think the Lakers will eventually trade Gabe Vincent because of his performance. And his trade value is very low. He's having one of his worst seasons of his career. And there was a lot of high hopes ever since the Lakers did sign him last year in free agency because of, Miami Gabe Vincent. And he built that reputation of, performing in the playoffs and stuff like that. But he's been terrible for the Lakers. I know last season he dealt with injury, missed like almost damn near like a second half of the season, stuff like that. But so far this season, we did have some high hopes for him, in the offseason. But so far, he's been playing terrible. I mean, this dude is giving you goose eggs, bagels. He had like 3 consecutive games last month in November where he dropped triple donuts, right? Against the Detroit Pistons on the road, November 4th, he had 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 17 minutes. And obviously, November 13th against the Memphis Grizzlies, he had 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 13 minutes. And obviously, against Orlando Magic at home, he had 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists in 14 minutes. So basically, he's building his reputation as Gabe Cardio. I mean, this dude is not really doing too much. He's not really providing anything in the offense end, and he's been not that great defensively. I know he's supposed to be known as this, point of attack guard, but he's kind of like unplayable, right? And the other night against the Utah Jazz, the Lakers did win. The final score was like 105-104 by 1 point against a rebuilding team, the Utah Jazz, but thanks to the head coach, Will Hardy, for calling a timeout. If it wasn't for that, the Lakers lose that game because Colin Sexton got the game-winning layup, but it didn't count because of Will Hardy calling the timeout. But Gabe Vincent was in the star lineup replacing D'Angelo Russell, and he didn't play, so that's why he got the opportunity, and he had a career high of that game. I do want to show you his stats on December 1st against the Utah Jazz. So I'm going to the box score, and his career high as a Laker, he had 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. No, 1 steal, my apology. He was a -8 plus on the court, 80% from the field, 4 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, and he had 3 personal fouls, 3 defense rebounds. So that is, nothing great, but that's the best that we got from him as a Laker. 31 minutes. And then obviously I'll show you his stats in last night's game on December 2nd on a Monday against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Obviously D'Angelo Russell did come back and he was in the star lineup, but Gabe Vincent came off the bench and he didn't play too well. I mean, showing you his stats: 22 minutes, 5 points, 1 rebound, 2 steals. He was a -20 on the court, shooting 40% from the field, which is terrible. 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from the three-point. So I don't understand why J.J. Redick continues to play this dude. I mean, I feel like this kind of reminds me when we had Darvin Ham and he was giving, Torian Prince favoritism. You get what I'm trying to say? So you guys let me know in the comment section. How do you guys feel about Gabe Vincent's horrible performance for the Lakers this season? But I do want to show you his stats for the Lakers. This year, he's averaging around 3.2 points per game, 21 games played, 1 start, 17.7 minutes a night, shooting 35.1% from the field, which is awful, on 3.7 attempts. He is shooting better from the three-point line than last season, but that's still awful. 24% on 2.4 attempts. Last season, shot 10.7% from the three-point line on 2.5 attempts per game. But he is shooting 33.3% from the free throw line on 0.3 attempts per game. Last year, he shot 0.2 attempts from the free throw line on 50%. So his stats are not that great. I mean, they're awful. He's one of the worst, role players in the league, if not the worst, right? But he is averaging 1 rebound, 0.6 assists, 0.6 steals, and like I said, 3.2 points per game, right? After, playing his first 4 seasons with the Miami Heat since 2019-2020 NBA season. And his contract is 3 years, $33 million with the Lakers, and his average annual salary comes out to around $11 million, and he'll become unrestricted free agent in the 2026-27 NBA season. And also for Jonas Valanciunas, he is playing, pretty solid for the Wizards. And the Lakers had an opportunity to get him when he was a free agent and give him the mid-level exception. But LeBron was the one to take a pay cut, but the Lakers weren't able to get the job done. So it is super unfortunate. And if we're able to get Jonas Valanciunas, we're going to have to give up some assets to trade for him when we could have got him free agency, which is very frustrating. But the Lakers really didn't have too much cap space to work with. And, Rob Pelinka giving a bunch of guys on their team player options, which I think is very dumb. But I do want to show you his, regular season stats: 20 minutes, 12 points per game, shooting 58.1% from the field, 25% from the three-point line. That is actually, terrible, right? 7.6 rebounds, which is solid, 2.2 assists, 0.4 steals, 0.7 blocks. But November 30th against the Milwaukee Bucks, he dropped 16 points in 31 minutes, 6 and 9 from the field, 0 of 2 from the three-point line, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Obviously against the Clippers on November 27th, 18 minutes, 17.7, 11 from the field, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. So obviously you guys can see his stats on the screen. And I do want to show you his contract, right? So pretty much he did sign a 3-year, $30 million contract with the Washington Wizards, including $20.2 million guaranteed and an average annual salary of $10 million in the 2024-25 season. Will earn a base of salary of $9.9 million and will carry a cap hit of $9.9 million, right? So this contract is, cheap, pretty reasonable. It's affordable. And in the 2027-28 NBA season, he become unrestricted free agent. So he's an older veteran. He can help on the boards. Obviously, he can space the floor a little bit, but he's not like this, elite, great three-point shooter. He doesn't really provide, rim protection. He's not really known on the defense end, but he can help post you up, put you in the block and stuff like that. Do the dirty work. And I know Anthony Davis wants to play with a big bruising big. Some of that's physical because if you get Jonas Valanciunas, you can obviously put him on, say, for example, Joel Embiid, that type of center, or even, certain matchups going up against the Denver Nuggets like Nikola Jokic, which Anthony Davis does struggle against foreigner centers or Serbian centers because he doesn't really like getting physical. He's more of a finesse big. And Anthony Davis is just too inconsistent. I mean, start of the season, he was playing like an MVP, but ever since he missed those, clutch free throws against Orlando Magic, and they'd even have their best player in Paulo Banchero, he's been, getting into his head and just hasn't been the same, right? But I do digress. You guys, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of this report about the Lakers could offer Gabe Vincent 2 second-round picks for Jonas Valanciunas? I'm pretty sure they're going to want a young player, but if that's just, Gabe Vincent, 2 second-round picks, sign me up. I'm willing to do it. Like I said, I'm not really the biggest fan of Jonas Valanciunas, but he's like the only big bruising center that's available. And like I said, he's going to provide veteran leadership, experience, and also in the locker room. So why not? The Lakers already have a great relationship with the Washington Wizards and stuff like that. But I'm out of here. Peace.